Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to the VUS Learning English podcast. My name is Anna. It is so good to be with you today. Today, we are going to talk about something very special. It is about building a happy and strong life. Sometimes we have big dreams. We want to do great things, but we feel tired. We feel like something is stopping us. In this episode, we will learn how to build ourselves first. We will learn how to become strong on the inside. This is the most important work we can do. Thank you so much for being here to listen. Your time is a gift, and I am so grateful you are sharing it with me. If you enjoy our time together, you can tap the like or follow button. It is a small click, but it helps our podcast grow. It helps us reach more English learners just like you. I would also love to know where you are listening from. Are you in your home? Are you walking outside? Are you in Brazil or Japan or India or Indonesia? It makes me so happy to think of you all around the world. Please tell me in the comments. Okay, my friend, are you ready? Let's begin. Do you ever have a very big dream? Maybe you want to start a new business, or maybe you want to learn a new skill, or maybe you just want to feel happy and confident. You have this big idea in your heart. It feels exciting, but then you start to feel tired. It feels like you are trying to run, but your feet are heavy. They feel stuck. You look around and you see other people. They seem to have everything you want. They look successful. They look happy. And you know deep inside that you can do it too. You have that same power inside you. But something is holding you back. It is like a wall that you cannot see. You try to push it, but you just feel tired. You feel stuck. And it is a very lonely feeling. Here's a secret that people do not often talk about. Many people try to build a beautiful house on top of sand. The house is the big dream, the money, the success, the nice things. The sand is a weak self. They have not built themselves to be strong first. They chase the dream without building their own heart, their own mind, their own strength. And what happens when you build a house on sand? It falls down. It cannot stand. This can lead to feeling very tired and sad. It can lead to feeling like you failed. It can make you feel like you wasted your chance. But that is not your story. That is not going to be your future. Today, we will learn something different. I am not going to give you a trick to get rich fast. That is not real. Today, I will share 7 gentle secrets with you. These secrets will help you build a strong foundation for your life. A foundation is the bottom part of a house. It has to be strong to hold the house up. You are the house. And we will build a strong foundation for you. This is not just about getting your dreams. It is about becoming the kind of person who can live with those dreams. A person who can handle success with a calm heart. A person who does not break when things get hard. If you are ready to stop feeling stuck, if you are ready to build something real and beautiful in your life, then stay with me. This is where the new journey begins. First, we must change how we think. Imagine you are the builder of your own life. You are not just watching your life happen. You are creating it. You are designing it. Many of us have a broken way of thinking. We say things like, when I have a lot of money, then I will feel successful. Or, when I am thin, then I will feel confident. This way of thinking is backward. It does not work. It is like a person who wants to build a house saying, "When the house builds itself, then I will be a builder." It does not make sense, does it? You must decide to be the builder first. The problem is that we often follow a plan made by someone else. We follow the plan that society gives us, or our family gives us, and then we feel surprised when we are not happy. We chase a result. We think the result will make us who we want to be. But this is not true. Real change happens when we flip this idea around. You must decide right now, in this moment, who do you want to be? Think about the best version of you, the you that you dream of being. What is that person like? Is that person kind? Is that person patient? Is that person strong? Is that person brave? Is that person full of love? So instead of saying, "I want to lose 10 kilograms, ask a different question. Ask, what would a healthy and happy person do right now? Maybe a healthy person would drink a glass of water. Maybe a healthy person would go for a short, gentle walk. Maybe a healthy person would eat a fresh apple." Instead of saying, "I want to have a big YouTube channel," ask, what does a creative and helpful person do today? Maybe they write down one new idea. Maybe they film for just 5 minutes. Maybe they learn one new thing to make their videos better. This is not just a game of words. This way of thinking changes everything. It really does. Every small thing you do is a message to yourself. It is a vote for the person you are becoming. Imagine you have 2 jars. One jar is for the person you are now. The other jar is for the person you want to become. Every time you do a small action, an action that your future self would do, you put a small, beautiful stone in the new jar. Every time you choose to get up and stretch, you put a stone in the healthy person jar. You are voting for, "I am a healthy person." Every time you choose to read one page of a book instead of scrolling on your phone, you put a stone in the wise person jar. You are voting for, "I am a person who learns." Every time you speak kindly to someone, you put a stone in the kind person jar. You are voting for, "I am a kind person." You do not find self-worth. You do not find confidence. You build it. You build it one stone at a time, one small action at a time. When your actions match the person you want to be, discipline feels different. It does not feel hard or like a punishment. It just feels like you are being you. You are not forcing yourself. You are simply living as the person you have decided to be. It feels natural. It feels right. So, before you plan what you want to have, take some time to design who you want to be. That is the real plan. That is the only plan that truly matters. Now, let's talk about the morning. The first few moments of your day are so important. If your life is a house, then your morning is the foundation. How you start your day often decides how the rest of your day will feel. It can decide if you feel strong or if you feel tired. But most people start their day in a difficult way. The alarm rings, they turn it off, and what is the first thing they do? They grab their phone. Instantly, their brain is filled with noise. It is filled with other people's lives on social media. It is filled with work emails that make them feel stressed. It is filled with bad news from around the world. It is filled with messages they feel they must answer right now. From the very first second of being awake, they have given their power away. They have given their peace away. They are already reacting to the world. They are not acting from their own center. Their focus is broken. Their mood is now controlled by a computer program. Their energy is going down and they have not even put their feet on the floor. This is not a good way to start the day. It is a recipe for feeling tired and overwhelmed. The solution is simple and gentle. Protect the first part of your day, maybe just the first 15 minutes, or the first 30 minutes. This time is a gift you give to yourself. This is not about waking up at 4 a.m. You do not have to do that unless you want to. This is about creating a small, quiet space that is only for you. Here is a simple rule to try. Before you consume, you create. What does that mean? It means before you take in information from the world, like emails or social media, you do something to create a good feeling inside yourself. Before you react to what other people want from you, you take a moment to connect with yourself. You take care of your own heart and mind first. What does this look like? It can be so simple. I have a little 3-step idea for you. It is very gentle. First, hydrate your body. Drink a big glass of water. You can put a little lemon in it if you like. After a long sleep, your body is thirsty. It needs water to wake up. Drinking water before coffee or tea can wake up your whole system. It is a simple act of kindness to your body. Second, move your body, just for 5 minutes. This is not about a difficult workout. It is about gently waking up your energy. You can do some simple stretches. Reach your arms up to the sky, touch your toes, gently turn your head from side to side, or you can do a few push-ups, or just walk around your room. Anything to change your energy from sleepy to awake. You are creating your own energy for the day. Third, focus your mind. Spend just 5 minutes in silence. No phone, no music, just you. You can meditate if you know how. Just focus on your breath, in and out. Or you can write down one thing you are thankful for, just one thing. I am thankful for my warm bed. I am thankful for the sun. Or you can read one single page from a book that inspires you. Just one page. That is all. This whole beautiful routine can take less than 20 minutes, but it can change your whole day. You start the day by winning a small, gentle victory for yourself. You have taken care of your body. You have taken care of your mind. You have done this before the world started making noise. You start the day feeling calm. You start the day feeling in control. You start the day feeling ready for whatever comes. This feeling can stay with you all day long. When you win your morning, you have a better chance to win your day. And when you win your days, you begin to win your life. Let's be honest with ourselves for a moment. We are often not very good at making changes. We think that to change our life, we need to do something big and dramatic. We get a sudden feeling of motivation. It is a powerful feeling. We declare, I am going to change everything. We go to the gym for 2 hours and work so hard our body hurts. We decide to eat only salads for every meal. We work for 12 hours without a break. We can do this for maybe 2 or 3 days, and then what happens? We crash, we burn out, we feel so tired that we cannot do anything, and we go right back to our old habits. Then we feel terrible. We feel like a failure. We feel like we can never change. Does this sound familiar to you? It has happened to me many times. The problem is that we think big effort is what creates change. We chase the feeling of doing a lot in one day. But real, Lasting change does not come from that. It never comes from short, intense effort. Real change comes from long-term consistency. Consistency means doing something again and again. Doing a small thing every single day. Discipline is not about being perfect for one day. It is about being good enough every day. It is about showing up even when you do not feel like it. Here is a little secret. It is a cheat code for life. Let go of the all or nothing idea. You know, the idea that you have to do it perfectly or not at all. Instead, just try to be 1% better. Just a tiny, tiny bit better. Stop trying to build a castle in one day. That is impossible. Instead, focus on laying just one single brick. One small, easy action that you can do every day. Do not promise yourself, I will go to the gym for 1 hour every day. That can feel very big and scary. Instead, promise yourself, I will do 1 push-up today. Just 1. Do not commit to meditating for 30 minutes. That can feel too long when you are starting. Commit to sitting in silence for 60 seconds. Just 1 minute. Do not say, I will write a whole book. Say, I will write 1 sentence today. This idea is so powerful. First, the idea of doing just 1 push-up is so easy. Your mind cannot make an excuse to not do it. It is too small to say no to. But here's the magic part. Almost nobody does just 1 push-up. Once you're on the floor, you might do 2, or 3, or maybe even 10. The hardest part of anything is just starting. This trick makes starting feel like nothing. Second, this builds the habit of showing up for yourself. You become the kind of person who keeps their promises to themselves. You are the person who never misses a day. Even if some days you only do 1 little thing, you did not break the chain. This is the power of compounding. It is like a small snowball at the top of a hill. As it rolls down, it picks up more snow. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Getting 1% better each day does not sound like much, but if you do it every day for a year, you will be almost 38 times better. 38 times. Big, exciting actions get a lot of attention. But it is the small, quiet, daily habits that build your whole life. They build the empire of you. Our world today is designed to make us feel comfortable. We can have food delivered to our door. We can watch any movie at any time. We can avoid almost anything that feels difficult. Because of this, we have learned a wrong lesson. We have learned to think that feeling uncomfortable is bad. We think it means something is wrong. When we feel bored, or anxious, or when our muscles burn during exercise, our first feeling is to run away. We want to go back to what feels easy and comfortable. We look for a distraction, like our phone or television. But always running back to comfort is a trap. Your comfort zone feels safe, but it is not a safe place. It is a place where you stop growing. It is a place where dreams go to sleep. Think about it for a moment. Every good thing in your life, every skill you have learned, every goal you have reached, it happened outside of your comfort zone. Learning to walk was hard. You fell down. It was uncomfortable. Learning to ride a bike was scary. Learning this new language, English, is sometimes hard, right? But you are doing it and you are growing. You have to change your mind about this feeling. You have to start seeing discomfort as a friend. It is a guide. It is a compass that is pointing you toward your growth. It is showing you the way. That feeling of difficulty, that is the feeling of you getting better. The burn in your muscles is the feeling of you getting stronger. The nervous feeling before you try something new is you becoming a more powerful person. Discomfort is simply the price you pay for a better life. This means you need to choose to do hard things on purpose. I do not mean you should do dangerous things. I mean you should practice with small, safe challenges. Maybe take a cold shower for 30 seconds at the end of your warm shower. It feels a little shocking, but then you feel so alive. When you feel like you want to stop working on something important, set a timer for just 5 more minutes. Just start for 5 minutes. When you are exercising and you want to quit, do just one more push-up, one more step. Every time you choose to do something that feels a little hard, you are doing 2 amazing things. First, you are making your comfort zone bigger. The hard thing you did today will feel easier tomorrow. Second, you are building mental strength. It is like a muscle for your mind. You are proving to yourself, I can do hard things. Your confidence will grow, but it will be a new kind of confidence. It will not come from things being easy. It will come from knowing that you can handle things when they are hard. You build this confidence in the fire of doing things you thought you could not do. There is a famous saying, the obstacle is the way. The hard thing is not blocking your path. The hard thing is the path. We have so much information today. It is all in our pocket, on our phones. We can watch endless videos. We can listen to so many podcasts. We can read articles about anything. We think that if we just consume enough information, if we just learn enough, we will become successful. We will become happy. But for most people, this is not true. It is a gentle lie we tell ourselves. We have become professional collectors of information, but we are not users of information. You might watch hundreds of videos about how to be confident, but you are not doing the things that build confidence. The problem is that we are learning in a passive way. Passive means you are just receiving. You are not doing anything. When you just watch or listen, the information goes in one ear and out the other. It feels good. It feels like you are being productive. But almost none of it stays. It does not change your life because you have not done anything with it. You are watching the game from the side. You are not on the field playing. The solution is to change from a passive consumer to an active learner, a deliberate learner. This means you interact with information. You touch it, you use it. Your goal is not just to know something, but to use it. Here is a new simple rule for you to try. For every 1 hour you spend learning something, you must spend 10 minutes applying it, 10 minutes trying to use it. When you learn something new and exciting, your next question should not be, what is the next video? Your next question should be, how can I use this in a very small way right now? Let me give you some examples. When you finish reading a chapter in a book, or you finish this podcast, stop for 2 minutes. Take a piece of paper and write down 1 or 2 ideas that you liked. Just 1 or 2. Even better, try to explain 1 idea to a friend. Or just say it out loud to yourself in the mirror. When you try to explain something, your brain has to work to remember it. It makes the idea stick. Turn knowledge into action. Instantly. If you learn a new English word today, try to use it in a sentence. If you learn about a new way to exercise, try it tomorrow morning, just 1 small part of it. If you learn a new tip for being productive, Use it for the next hour. The goal is to make the space between learning and doing very, very small. Knowledge that you do not use is just entertainment. It is like a beautiful book on a shelf that you never open. By becoming an active, deliberate learner, you stop just collecting information. You start changing your life with it. You do not just know more, you start to be more. Now, I want to talk about something that can be a little difficult. It is about taking responsibility. When something goes wrong in our life, maybe a project at work fails, or you get a bad grade on a test, or you do not get a job you wanted, what is the first thing we often do? We look for something or someone to blame. We blame the economy, we blame our boss, we blame our teacher, we blame our parents, we blame our situation. Blaming someone else can feel good for a moment. It protects our feeling of being good. It says, it was not my fault. But this feeling comes with a very high price. It costs you all of your power. As long as the reason for your problem is out there, then the solution is also out there. You become a victim. You are a person who is waiting for the world to change, waiting for other people to be fair, waiting for someone to come and save you. This is the fastest way to live a life where you feel stuck and helpless. The secret is something called radical ownership. Radical means total or 100%. Ownership means taking responsibility. It is the mindset that you are 100% responsible for your life. Now, this is very important. This does not mean everything is your fault. There is a big difference between responsibility and fault. You do not control the weather. You do not control if you get sick. You do not control what other people say or do. That is not your fault. But you have total control over how you respond. You have complete power over your next action. It is not about who is at fault. It is about who has the responsibility to act next. And that person is always you. You are responsible for your own life. When you stop blaming, you take your power back. It is like you were giving it away, and now you are taking it back into your own hands. Instead of saying, "My boss is so difficult," you ask, "What can I do to communicate better with my boss?" Or, "How can I find a job with a better work environment?" You see? The power is back with you. Instead of saying, "I have no time to learn English," you ask, "Where can I find just 15 minutes in my day for English? Can I listen to a podcast while I'm cooking?" The power is yours again. This way of thinking moves you from a victim to a hero of your own story. You stop being a person that life happens to. You become the person who creates their life. You stop waiting for everything to be perfect. You start working with what you have right now. This is the most difficult mindset to have because you have to give up all your excuses. And excuses can feel very comfortable. But it is also the most powerful mindset because the moment you take 100% responsibility for your life is the moment you get 100% power to change it. No matter how strong you become, no matter how well you plan, you are going to face hard times. You are going to get hit. I can promise you this. You will fail sometimes. You will be rejected. You will feel disappointed. You will have days where everything seems to go wrong. For many people, one difficult event can stop them for a long time. A mean comment on social media. A failed project. This can make them feel so bad that they stop trying for weeks or even months. Their emotional strength is like a house made of cards. One little bump and it all falls down. The problem is not the failure itself. Failure is a part of life. It happens to everyone. The problem is not having a plan to deal with it. When failure happens, many people fall into a dark place. They think negative thoughts, they doubt themselves, they give up. They let one bad day ruin their whole week or month. To be truly strong and unbreakable, you need a plan. You need an emotional safety net. Let's call it a resilience ritual. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after something hard. A ritual is a set of actions you do every time. So, a resilience ritual is a pre-planned set of actions you take right after you fail or feel bad. The goal is not to pretend you are not upset. Your feelings are real and important. The goal is to feel your feelings, process them, and get back in the game as quickly as you can, but in a gentle way. Here is a simple ritual you can prepare for yourself. You can change it to fit you. First, acknowledge and reframe. Let yourself feel sad or angry or disappointed. It is okay. You are human. Give yourself a time limit, maybe 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Set a timer on your phone. In that time, you are allowed to feel bad. But when the timer goes off, you must do one thing. You must reframe the situation. Reframe means to look at it from a different angle. Ask a question. What did I learn from this? Or, how can this experience make me a better person? Failure is only failure if you do not learn from it. If you learn something, it is not failure. It is data. It is information. It is tuition for the school of life. Second, a physical reset. Immediately after your timer goes off, go do something physical. Change your physical state to change your emotional state. Go for a long walk outside. Or go for a run if you like. Do some jumping jacks. Put on some music and dance in your living room. Moving your body is the fastest way to get stress and sad energy out of your system. It helps to clear your head. You are burning off the negative feelings. Third, consult and connect. Call or message a person you trust, a good friend, a family member, a mentor, someone who is wise and kind. Explain what happened. And this is important. Also explain what you learned from it. Saying the lesson out loud makes it real. Just talking about it helps you see it more clearly, and it reminds you that you are not alone. We all face these struggles. Connecting with someone reminds you that you are part of a human family. Having this ritual ready before you need it is the whole point. When something bad happens, you will not have the mental energy to decide what to do. You will just feel bad. But if you have a pre-planned ritual, it takes over. It is automatic. It gives you a clear path to follow in the middle of your sadness. It makes sure that every failure becomes a lesson. It turns every obstacle into a stepping stone. This is how you build the strength to keep going for the long run. So, my dear friend, let's take a soft breath together. We have talked about so much today. Let's gently recap the 7 secrets to building a beautiful and strong life. First, we learned to be the architect of our own life, to decide who we want to be and then take small actions to become that person. We learned to master our mornings, to start the day with a gentle routine that fills our own cup first. We learned about the quiet power of consistency. Doing a little bit every day is more powerful than doing a lot once in a while. We learned to see discomfort as a guide, To know that when things feel a little hard, it means we are growing. We learn to be active learners, not passive consumers. To use the knowledge we gain to make real changes in our lives. We learned about taking radical ownership, to take back our power by focusing on our response, not on blaming others. And finally, we learned to create a resilience ritual, a plan to help us get back up with grace and strength after we fall. Did you notice a pattern in all of these ideas? None of them were about getting a new job, or making $1 million, or becoming famous. All of these secrets are internal. They are about the world inside of you. They are all 100% in your control. They are all about building the person. Building the person who is strong enough, calm enough, and wise enough to handle success when it comes. A person who will not be broken by challenges. A person who will not be destroyed by success. The goal is not the prize at the end of the race. The real goal is becoming the kind of person who deserves to win. A person who wins with kindness, with grace, and with a strong heart. The success you see in other people's lives is just the tip of the iceberg. It is the small part you can see above the water. Underneath the water, hidden from view, are years and years of building, years of practicing these same habits and mindsets. Your life will not change completely overnight, but I promise you, it will change. It starts with one small choice, one gentle step. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop looking for an easy shortcut. The most important and beautiful project you will ever work on is you. My question for you today is this: which one of these 7 gentle secrets will you start with today? Not tomorrow, not next week. Just one small thing today. Maybe you will drink a glass of water first thing tomorrow. Maybe you will write down one sentence. Maybe you will sit in silence for 1 minute. Please declare it in the comments below. Writing it down is your first step. It is a promise to yourself. I love reading your comments, and I read every single one. And if you are serious about becoming unstoppable in the most gentle and kind way, please make sure you subscribe or follow our podcast. That way, you will not miss our next conversation. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for being here. See you next time, my friend.